Hi everybody, welcome to Magic Universe. We're going to do another message from Universe, and the message today is vibrating at a pink. And ooh, it's washed out when there can't be helped. Okay, well, it's pink. And I'm reading you from purple. And let's start with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Good morning. And we're starting with 3 cards from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Message from Universe. Are you guys focusing on what you want to talk with Universe about? It helps for you to get your answers so that you can apply the messages that come out to what you're focusing on, okay? A lot of your life, okay, this is what they're saying. A lot of your life has to do with your decisions. It's your choice. And sometimes if you have questions about things, it's really about you making a decision about something. Okay? That's what they're saying. So apply that to your situation, whatever it is that you're thinking about, that you have a question about. Okay. Let me adjust my leg here. Get more comfortable. Okay. Obstacles and challenges. That's also the 5 of Wands in traditional tarot, which is about conflict. And this is also the 3 of Swords, which is about heartache and loss. And solar plexus chakra, which is right in the area, like, people talk about your gut feelings, your intuition, your this is where your power center is, where your willpower, your it's in the area right where, I guess it's like below your stomach, like above your belly button a little bit. That area, your power center. Oh, right where this heart is, actually. And it's interesting that they would, in this picture, put the heart in the solar plexus, because usually the heart would be in the heart chakra, right? Like between, where the sword is. But instead, in this picture, the sword is coming down on this kind of broken and remended heart right here. That's in the solar plexus. If this is about, so this is going to be different for each person who's watching this, right? If this obstacle or this heartache thing is about a relationship of some sort, I feel like the issue is not really about the heart. It's not really about heartbreak, like love lost or anything like that. I feel like the issue is more about the gut, about the solar plexus, about a decision of some sort, a decision that you have to make. I don't feel the decision is anybody else's decision. It's almost kind of like in every situation where it feels like, oh, somebody else is breaking your heart or somebody else is doing something that's breaking your heart. It's actually you have control over whether your heart is broken or not. And that you're the one who's breaking your own heart, so to speak, right? And it's being able to turn it around and see that you have control over this situation, or you have control over the outcome of this, and that Because if you look at this, and it's like you're walking this way, and then there's a break in the road. There's all these angels around you that are like giving you guidance, but you're looking down here, you're like, there's a break in the road. How do I cross it over to the other side? Or do I even choose this direction and cross it over to this other side? Like, what do I do about this obstacle? And that's your decision to make. So right now, I'm not seeing whether it says to move forward anyway, or how to go about it, like, or if you even want to walk this path. It doesn't say any of that. All it says is about it's your decision, and you're able to get over this obstacle, get over this heartache through your own decision making. And I don't see that it's that hard. It's just a shift in perspective. It's just a shift in the way you're looking at it. And once you get clarity, you see this blue sky behind her head. Once you get that clarity, you're like, oh, I've been looking at this the wrong way. I've been looking at it like trying to fight this problem head on, right? Whereas if you kind of step back and you look at it a different way, and you'll realize, oh, there's a whole other path for me to walk, or like there's a whole other way to go about it where it's no longer an obstacle, where that break is not there and I can walk my path. So it's not saying to walk it or to not walk this particular path, but that one, you have options, you have other pathways that you can take to get to the same destination, or you have other pathways to take to get to other destinations that will be equally satisfying for you or even better. But that it's your decision. It's you not being able, you looking at this kind of like wall, this break right here, this way that you can't go forth right now, and kind of breaking your heart over it, and making it like it's not in your control. Whereas if you're able to see that it is in your control, and that it's only a decision that you have to make yourself, find find out more information. Find out more information, not just directly, but like indirectly and in all other areas. Once you get more information and you have that clarity, right, then you'll be able to make a decision. And you make the decision, then this won't be a problem at all. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Let's get more cards and see if anything else shows up about this. So, I mean, this may or may not be about relationships, but that was just, because it's about heartache. Usually, I mean, the thing that came up first was about relationships, but if this is not about a relationship, this could be about like a self thing, like looking at yourself and perceiving an obstacle, or being presented with an obstacle. Like, what do I do about that, right? So apply it to your situation, but it's really all about your own decision. Okay, next one. Getting into the vortex. And this pink is really making me think about self-love. And once you bring your power, you re-empower yourself, and you put your focus back on, if I really loved myself, what would I do? Or, if I were a whole, if this heart was not broken, if this heart was whole and I was reconnected back to myself, to my spirit, and I'm looking at what is best for me, I feel like the answer would be so clear already. Like, what is my choice? If I were in love with me, if I loved me, what would I choose? Okay. Ooh, I feel it. I feel it in my heart. There's a tingle there right now. Ooh. If I were in love with me, what would I choose for myself? I think that's the question you can ask. Okay. All right. Message from universe. I feel like in your gut, in your deepest core what you want for yourself. Like, don't let any other energies around you, any other voices around you, like, confuse you with other things, Like, what if this or but that? And don't listen to all of that. Listen to your gut. What is your gut telling you? And there's a clarity here, I feel like. You know, deep in the core of you, you know what's good for you. Not good for you like morally, kind of good for you in the sense that you know what would make you happy inside. You know that love that's inside you, what that love is calling you to. I really like that these little angels that are your guidance is the same as this solar plexus. There's a match. You see the yellow and the yellow, and it's just the way it's being presented here as like an orb, and there's kind of like a circle, an orb there. Okay. Oh, well, this is interesting. This card is not from this deck. This card is from this deck. Ask and it is given cards. They're both Abraham cards, but I guess when I did another reading before that, I placed it into the wrong deck. That is so funny that I picked the one card that doesn't belong in this deck. When I reversed the thought, I reversed the condition. There is no condition so severe that you cannot reverse it by choosing different thoughts. However, choosing different thoughts requires focus and practice. If you continue to focus as you have been, to think as you have been, and to believe as you have been, then nothing in your experience will change. So you have to choose, right? We're talking about choices. You have to choose a different thought so that you can effect change in your situation. But there's nothing that's so severe that it can't be changed, right? So you have to change the way you're looking at it in order to change this obstacle and either turn it into a pathway you can walk or find other pathways that'll get to where you want to go. Yeah. Wow, that's so funny. There's something about it coming out of a deck that it didn't belong in. That is so funny. Yeah. So think about it. There's a vibration to each thing, right? So each deck of cards has an energy to it. So there's like a coherent energy to each deck of cards, and this one didn't belong in here. So it showed itself in some way and say, I don't belong in there. Apply that message to whatever it is. If it see if that resonates with you. Wow, that's so funny. Okay, so that's that one. Let me get organized here. Lots of decks here. Okay, next one we have Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. Okay. Breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. Oh, nice. They're telling me to go to the book. Breaking trail. You're at the beginning of a breakthrough. Everything you've been doing for the past few years has been a preparation for what's ahead. There are instances when the path isn't clear ahead, like that, right? And in those moments, sometimes you need to break trail. In your life, it may seem that the path disappears. However, the only way to reach your destination is to push through, keep going, do things in a new way. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Imagine a woman giving birth. It's hard, but through her great effort, a baby comes into being. Something new and exciting is coming into your life. Nice. The sacred traveler wants you to know it's not about following the path ahead, but creating your own trail. It's time to stop standing on the edge of life and just take a leap. Your patience is going to pay off. Old limitations and inner blockages are dropping away. Don't let fear keep you from moving forward. So that could be about fear, right? Right there. This is truly the time to allow yourself to experience the fear, but do it anyway. Something for which you've waited a long time is about to come to fruition. Don't be afraid to jump in with both feet. Your efforts will help create a trail for others. All right. So take what resonates with you and just leave out what doesn't, because everybody's situation's different. I'm of the camp of thought where if you see something like this, if it's a small break and you feel confident that you can leap right over it and get to the other side, and you know you have the skill and the ability to do it. If you feel the guidance calling you forward to do it, that this is your path, and your gut says yes, I know I can do this, then go for it. If this is a big break and it's a long way down to the bottom of the gorge, right? And your intuition is calling you to wait, hold on. We don't know if this is the best way to go forward. We don't know. Maybe we need more information, So, like, take a look at your own situation. What decision is your gut calling you to? This in the book is telling you to go for it, that there's something ahead for you. I would say look within to see if you're being called forward through this path, or there's a new way, because even in the book, it does say that maybe there's a whole new path, right? So I would say trust your own intuition about that. I kind of feel like within this whole message, this is letting you know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Like if you're going through heartbreak, if you're seeing obstacles and challenges, it kind of looks like you're hitting a brick wall, right? That you don't know what to do. And like we were talking about, you need to make a decision. But that once you do make a decision, whether to move forward, move sideways, move back, like however your decision, wherever your decision takes you, that there is a break in this stuckness. There's a break in this kind of obstacle that we're looking at. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. And the what it talks about, like you doing something is at hand, like you're actually doing something to break the trail. And I feel like what you're doing is actually making that choice. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sometimes when I read messages from the book, some of the words stand out and say yes, resonate, I agree, and then some of the words kind of recede back, and that's like, okay, that's like the author's suggestion of how to interpret the card. And so you like with all of these readings, any of the readings like mine or other people's, like take what you feel your solar plexus saying, yes, I resonate with that. And then just the other ones, like maybe it's for other people that are watching. Okay. So always use your own guidance to decide what message is for you and what message is not for you. Okay. if I see an energy that's kind of like say, go for it, go for it. And I will emphasize it. But since this is not a go for it kind of image there, that's why I'm saying, maybe hang back a little bit and take another good look around, make sure and trust your own gut about moving forward. But beyond this, there is a breakthrough. Okay. Oh, see? Knight of Coins. Knight of Coins is the Knight of Pentacles, and this is the go slow card. You're moving, but you're going like at a really steady pace, and you're not going super fast. So, this is a go slow card. But you're steadily making progress. And you're feeling good about it every step of the way. So if you're not feeling good about something, like I was saying, hang back a little bit until you do feel good. You make that choice and you take that choice, that yellow, and you're like, okay, now I know what I want to do. And then you move forward. Yeah. Is there another one from this deck? No. Okay. All right. Legendary ladies. For somebody here, there's a message about a lack of passion. Like maybe how this reads for you in particular is that you're not feeling called in any direction. Or maybe there was something you used to be passionate about and that you kind of lost it. You lost that love and feeling, right? And you feel sad about it. And let's see what else comes out. But I feel like somebody's situation is like that. Hang on. I think something's gonna... So, inspiration is coming. So for that person, and for, everybody else that resonates with this, muses, inspiration is coming. That's so funny. When you reverse the thought, you reverse the condition. So if it's some kind of a block, artist block, writer's block, creativity block, something like that, something that you used to love and that you just not feeling it, and it's kind of like, it feels like a death, right? It feels like when you're not in love anymore, either with a person, with a thing, with a talent that you have, it's sad, right? Don't worry, you can reverse this. There's just something about the way you're thinking about it that's causing it to be blocked up, that's causing it to be some kind of obstacle for you. And that when you think about it in a different way, they're like, come at it at a different angle, there's a breakthrough at hand. Inspiration's gonna arise again. That inspiration is coming for you, and you're gonna love either that thing again, or you're gonna love an aspect of it that's gonna take you in a slightly, it's like the thing but a different variation of it, maybe. Or there's something about that direction, whatever's causing that break, whatever's causing you to have to stop and go, oh, I can't move forward this way, there's a way around it, or there's something, a new way about it that's coming. Okay. And that life force is going to start flowing through again. I mean, it feels so good when you have a new idea, doesn't it? When you're excited about something and you're like, ooh, there's something new that I don't know about that I want to know more about. Like, you know how when you find a show on like Netflix or whatever, and you watch the first episode and you're like, oh, this is interesting, and you just want more and more of it, and you end up binging it because you just can't stop. It's that fresh energy of being excited about there being something to in this case on Netflix, like to watch, right? Or like when you pick up a book and you realize it within the first chapter or so, like, oh, this is a good premise, like I really like this, and you devour the book. It's like there's something that's going to catch hold of your attention that you're going to fall in love with, and you allow in more and more of that energy that's going to flow through. It may have been, dry for a little bit for whoever this is that I'm talking to, that might have lost interest for a while, but inspiration is coming. You just have to look at something in a different way to kind of open the valve and to let all that energy pour through. Okay, and then Witchlings. Wow, there's such fun energy coming from the muses. Maybe these little sparkly spirits right here, they're your muses. There's a thing that Abraham Hicks talks about where problems create solutions. If you don't have a problem, there's no need for a solution, right? So I feel like problem creates creativity, like calls forth creativity to provide solutions. It's a good thing. Okay. Meditation will transport you to a place of bliss at any desired time of the day. And I like that she's holding that ball, that crystal ball, at her solar plexus too. So it's like to heal that break right there, meditate and clear your mind and allow your spirit to flow through your body again to heal that, so that you can tune into your solar plexus energy. Love, a steadfast embrace of the heart flows through and from you at all times for all time. So that's that pink right there. So meditate, clear your mind, allow your life force to flow through into this area that had that break right there. Allow love into the area. And we were talking about self-love earlier, right? And this is pink, and the hair on the Muses card is pink. Let that energy flow through, whether this be like, it'll come in the form of like, express in the form of like creativity, or whatever it is that you're seeking passion about. But it looks like it's on the way. There's a breakthrough at hand. It's coming. You just have to look at it a different way and just kind of refocus your thoughts. Make a decision. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.